morning, everybody. So I'm being guided again to explain more things about what I'm saying. So there have been all kinds of civilizations that have existed in our realm, which is simply a dimensional frequency. Okay? Because again, remember, we live in a firmament. The firmament is the dimension that our Creator created for us to be able to simply experience love in physical form, because that's what we all are. Okay? There is no duality and polarity at the Most High. There just is life, okay, through the existence of love, which is creation. So there have been many, many, many civilizations that have existed within our realm, because what happened is there have been holes put in our firmament. So other beings from other dimensional frequencies have been able to break through the veil and get in. Okay? Now, I keep saying a lot of times, I keep saying all praise to the Most High, and I want to explain what that means. Okay? There have been all kinds of civilizations. Okay? There have been Lemurian civilizations, there have been Arcturian civilizations, there have been Greek civilizations, there's been I just spaced out in my head. Egyptian civilizations, okay, all within this realm that we live in, that we call Earth, okay? And God, the Almighty Creator of heaven and earth, all things seen and unseen, did not create our realm for those other beings to experience. Okay? He did not create life today as we know it. The side of man that fell has created life today as we know it. And there are people, places, and things in these seen and unseen realms that, because remember, there's matter and there's spirit. Okay? There's two worlds that make up one, as above, so below. Okay? There are a lot of falsified energies that have not created for the benefit of man itself. They have created for the benefit of greed and self-fulfillment. Hedonism is running rampant on this planet. And if you don't know what hedonism is, look it up. Okay? When you go out in the world to satisfy the self first on an outward basis rather than on an inward basis, what you will receive is not what's going to give you the fruits you're seeking in your heart. If you go within first and seek that within first, what you put out is going to actually benefit you and the world at the same time. That is what Christ, Jesus' teachings were, to go within. Because many are seeking outside. And there are other gods and goddesses that we've all created that you can go to for wisdom and information. But there is really only one true source that can actually bring you where it is you are seeking, which is the source within here, within your heart. Because all of it exists here. The thing is to weed yourself through the bullshit, through researching all of these civilizations and putting them together as one. Because half of them have fallen, half of them have not. You know, of life that's existed here on our dimensional plane. When you really get deep into this stuff, it really is a mindfuck, because there's not one source of truth. other than what exists written on your heart. That's everyone's truth. We all have different truths, right, within our own being. But there is only one true, there is only one truth. There's not different versions of what the absolute is. There is only one absolute. And it comes in the faces of many, except for one. There's only one face that is the absolute truth. And he also walked this planet as a human. You know, not many that walked this planet as a human never sinned, meaning never went against the rules written on your heart, on our hearts. It's a very simple concept, yet it's been complicated by so many different perspectives. You know, there are very, very many different realities, but there is only one truth. And I believe I was guided to find that truth, which is go within. Go into your being and fully allow your being within to rise all the way to the top with energetic vibrational frequency. You know, you could go just as low too. Like, for instance, like this pen. I could bend this pen with my mind. If I lowered my vibrational frequency enough and matched the frequency of the pen, I would then become like the pen and then bend the pen just with a simple thought or a simple spoken word. And if you do this with energy, as far as creation is concerned, and the intention behind your energy and your source of where that comes from, you can bend your pen, the physicalness of yourself and your creation outside of yourself. But there's only one way to do that. You have to raise the vibrational frequency of your being to create whatever it is you choose to create. This is all one big simulation, people. And there's levels to our simulation. And there's levels to the illusions. And if you can let go of all the bullshit weighing you down, you will truly rise. But the only way to do that is to truly go within yourself and pick yourself apart. Why do you say what you say? Why do you do what you do? Why do you think what you think? And why do you seek what it is you seek? It's a mind fuck. But we all have a voice that talks to us. And if you allow, you will receive. And you can go higher than you would have ever imagined. Because I told you, you rise. And then when you truly organically do it within yourself, not through some Reiki master, not through a crystal, not through a spell, not through a candle, not through a book written by someone other than yourself. You have your own book within. Go inside yourself and start reading your own book. You get lifted. You go through the inner being to seek truths of your own world that you've been living. And if you truly do this, going within, not outside of yourself, within yourself, you will see where you are in your simulation. And you will see what you came here to learn, to get lifted. Am I making sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that what's out there in the world has no standing. What I'm saying is Be careful what source you gain your wisdom. Because there is a false light. Even when you die. When you die, when you cross, when your energy leaves the body, that's when you actually will see it. Because only this dies. What's inside this doesn't die. But it goes to where it's vibrationally matched. I drew it for you on a piece of paper. How it works. It's a very simple concept. Yet people want to complicate it. With all kinds of information thrown at you at all times. Stop listening to what's being thrown at you. Shut it out and go within. Then you will find truth. Because it resonates at a very particular vibrational frequency. And we all can get there. But you can only get there through yourself. You're not going to get there through someone else. Or what someone else says is what's best for you on how to do it. You have to go within. And I can teach you how to go within. Because that's what I did. You know, I spent 17 years in solitude. And I've spent 9 years in celibacy. And sobriety. You know? And it changes you on the inside. But you have to allow it. And you have to let go of all the bullshit that's keeping you from getting there. And all the bullshit that exists within you that you allow through people, places, things, actions, and thoughts. You have to let it all go. It's the only way. But most people don't want to do that because the God of this world is very slick and uses trickery to keep you stuck. And you have to wake up to the trickery that's being served you, that you're accepting on a silver platter. Be careful, do not drink from every cup because you will get poisoned. So that's what I wanted to say today. Have a great day.